Natalie, how did you get into being an ODP?
So my journey started as an NHS BT, taking blood donations, which led me into being a phlebotomist, which then led me to finding out about being an ODP and what an ODP was. I really liked the sound of it, thought, yeah, that sounds great. So I went to an open day at Bucks, and the rest is history really. 11 years qualified now, here I am.
Is there such a thing as a typical day?
No, not really. Every day in my job is different. Some days can be quieter than others. Some days you might have one big case on the table, which takes the majority of the day. Other days you might have 15 smaller cases on the table, which means you're like running around, very, very busy all day. Some days you might be on the bleep, you might be down in resus, at cardiac arrest, up and down on the wards. We work as part of the wider team in the hospital, with loads of different departments, A&E, the wards, the resus team, all sorts. So, yeah.
So, Bhavini, how did you become an ODP?
So I started as a theatre support worker in Leicester, and I found the anaesthetic side quite interesting compared to the surgical side. Therefore, I went for my training as an apprenticeship student. Then I've done my training and I've been an ODP for 3 years, and I moved to Hillingdon recently and started in November. So now I'm here.
And how do you support the wider surgical team?
Well, we all work together really. No one in theatres can work without the other. We all work really well together. The anaesthetists obviously work very, very closely to us, which is really good. We have a really good relationship with the anaesthetists, and obviously we also work very closely to the surgical team, the nurses, the surgeons, and also the recovery team. Like all of us, like none of us can do our jobs without the others, which makes it really great. And everyone has a really good relationship with each other in theatre. You can have a laugh, so it makes the day not feel so serious and stiff, which is really nice.
What don't you like about the job?
So unfortunately, there may be days that don't go to plan, so we have to cancel patients, which can be difficult because they have to be waiting for a long time. However, it's nice to have a busy list so we can get this done. So trying to get everything fitted in a day and working as part of the team is quite helpful. So the bad thing is cancelling patients, but we're probably there to help them another time.
What training and career development opportunities do you have?
So recently I've joined in November, and I've done a few training courses. I have been signed off. There are other courses that I could do in the future. However, I want to focus on getting things done one at a time, so I'm able to feel more confident before I can move on to the next.
And what does having a National ODP Day mean to you?
It means to recognise people like us, because we're important and we're part of the team. It's nice to recognise that, and also the whole department will be having a party.
Best bit of the job?
Oh, that's a hard one to answer. I guess making a difference. Like patients come in, they're really anxious, they're really scared. Just seeing an anxious patient come in, and then just seeing that anxiety kind of like melt away when you talk to them. Sometimes I can give them a hug and it will just like alleviate that stress and that anxiety. So I think that part of the job just is really satisfying. You walk away thinking you made a difference to someone else's life.
Happy ODP Day!